Okay, dokles. So, let's see. What are we up to? Oh yeah, we can talk about Roderica, and we can get her.
See, nothing special. I'm trapped. That's all there is. No, well, no crap. My being a besides, despite my diff sides,
Okay, now I should be able to talk to Roderica. She will be friendly enough. So, hello.
I never knew the although I'm still looking. Your dad, I don't believe. If I do, I suppose I'll ask. Certainly, I know I can tell.
And continue to talk. Right. Rest at table of grace. Should be able to...
I suppose I'll ask Master.
Oh, I have to ask for her, don't I? Yep. So, over to here. About Roderica.
Are you out? It's absurd. I refuse to. I don't.
Okay. So, now we go back. She should be like, hey, yeah, that's cool. We're good for that.
I suppose I should try and ask Master.
And if I rest here... There we go. Right, she has moved. So, a couple of places to go to. There's one of the places all the way down here, beside the Rampart Jail. This is going to be an important one for us. Castle Morn, lovely. Have a little sip of a beverage. And get ready to head down and start some combat. Oh wait, yeah. I can switch these over into this hand. So, drop down. And we'll head in and fight the Leonine Misbegotten. Who are you to summon? Castellan Edgar? Nah. Won't summon you just yet. I'm gonna wait for you to do the jump. Oop. Okay. Right. Okay, so you are Scarlet Rotted, taking a lot of damage just from that passive. Okay. Alright, there we go. Took you on completely with melee. And one. Grafted Blade Greatsword. Happy days. Achievement unlocked. That's us nicely done there. And, okay. No Elden Ring ahead. But we can rest here. Get the Sight of Grace for this. And let's rest. Level up, we are still a ways off from that. So, that was one of them. We need to find, like, the Tombsword Catacombs. There's gonna be something. Right. Let's see. Altus Plateau. There's gonna be that there we should go to. So let's go and kill the boss there, which I think is Godefroy. And the reason for killing Godefroy is very simple. It's going to get us... Actually, let's hang on. Quickly just check something. Prioritize frame rate. Okay, good. So we do have frame rate prioritized. We'll ignore that fella. And instead head all the way over here. Because whatever this boss is, it might drop enough runes for us to level up. But I think it is Godefroy. Okay, bunch of misbegotten there. Where is the safe place to jump down? It almost doesn't appear like there is one. I'm gonna have to find a way around and down. Okay, so there's all of this little bit leads down. Do we get to go down this way? Okay, this is more like it. This appears to be the right way. And whoop, to there. Now we move across. So this one is going to require a stone sword key to open. Use. Let's do this here. Glintstone pebble is ready. Examine and enter. Don't quite know how this is going to go. Okay, so okay, right, so you are just Godric. You're just Godric. Alright. Can I summon inside those? That'd be interesting if I could. We can find out, I guess. Alright, there's our little site of grace thing. Is there like a cave there? I'm gonna quickly just check to see if there is a cave that leads us down to there. Yeah, give me those back. I don't want you keeping them. Instead, we'll head up this way and see what's in here. Okay. This is leading us to where? Takes us out to... Okay. It's one of the battle encampments. Alright, fine. We'll ignore Godefroy for now. So that we can get a little bit more done. I guess Capital Rampart will continue through the town. Yeah, we'll go into like the royal capital and we'll start making our way towards the site of grace. Enemies in here we should be able to kill and get a little bit of runes as we head in. Up or down? Okay, this will take us up. And right, here we are. Go around this way, and this will take us to a parlor or something. No, the debate parlor is a different area. Debate parlor is in Raya. Yeah, the Academy of Raya. So we'll head over and deal with that eventually. But for now, we're just going to keep going this way. Bye-bye. Down you go. There was absolutely no need for that, but I just figured I wanted to try it. Go to here, touch the site of grace. We also need to go to Caria Manor. Start advancing that quest line, start advancing the Moog quest line. Okay, so you are not an easy one to poison. Let's keep hitting you. There we go. Now, this one here. Alright, you have been poisoned and rotted now. We're good there. And Golden Rune 10. Nice one. So you're... yeah, look at the amount of damage you're taking just from that. Okay, ouch. But we took him out too. So that's something. He hurt us, but we hurt him too. So, happy days. Ouch. So, when you're crouched, it seems like you can't charge up the poke to do more poise damage. Which is very unfortunate. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Let's see. Rest Site of Grace. We will swap out... ooh. Melina.
My art for
Or
bringing
Melina.
me here, and thus I shall farewell. I shall leave Torre. I wish you luck. I have no doubt.
I will do my best to take the throne. Right, memorize spell. Poison Mist. Is it? Nope. Let's go for this. This. And Rotten Breath is not going to work for us right now. So instead, maybe we do Scholar's Armament? Or... ooh. Yeah. Magic Glint Blade. That'll be our thing. So, happy days. Get ready. Ooh, lovely. This is so much better. Perfection. Okay, come on. There we go. That's you donezoed. Can you stop that? There we go. That's you stabbed. Get you with that. We're good. Now, you up there. Okay. Right, so I got like a few casts. And nice. You're worth 16k souls? Whoa, that was immense. Oh, ouch. Oh, no. Okay, so those pages, maybe I just ignore them. They're very dangerous. I also want to definitely get those souls back. So, let's go back and try that again. I don't think we're getting that full 18k from that guy again. All right. There's 1 and 2. Get a nice easy kill there. Right, you have basically no poise. You are going to keep blowing bubbles. So, stab you a bunch of times. Get ready, and then we head over and we'll stab this guy a bunch of times too. Happy days, you're done. You get ready. There's 1, 2, and 3. How many do we get? 3,332. Okay. So I was correct. It was simply because of that. There we go. Now, you keep doing what you're doing. Yep. Run around. Do your silly little attacks. All of those things. Because I don't care. You're dead. Because you were mean. Big ol' meanie face. Now, pillage the remains. We got cave moss times 10. Or do we go across? Yeah, I think maybe let's do this. Okay, so let's jump over to here, chug this, jump over to here, and then jump to here. Okay. Yep, we're good. Now, there's going to be a putrid Erdtree avatar summoned. So, Mimic Tier Ashes, not going to work for us. Maybe... Damn. This is going to be a tricky one. So, let you do that. I just want to try and keep you at a good distance so I can get you doing stupid shiz. Right. Okay, crap. There we go. That's the death. Those guys are dangerous. Maybe you gotta run past that one now. We don't have enough health, I don't think, to take it on properly. So, I guess we got 24k souls in the balance, so we're just gonna run this. All of yous can keep doing your silly little blow your bubbles. Like, try to kill me with your bubbles as much as you want. I, on the other hand, I'm going to just run past everything you could possibly throw at me. Okay. Yep, that can wait. That can be something else. You know, we'll go back for that. let's go this way, and we'll open up the shortcut. So we will, because this shortcut here, let's sneak past you. Open this. Do I try and grab it? You know what? Yeah, we do. Ho ho ho. Alright. Now, chug this, and we're up and we're away. That's how we do it. So, 35k runes there. I like that. That's a good amount. And we can go rest at the site of grace, and that's going to replenish all of our uses of everything. Level up. We're at 522 health now. But we still kind of have something I guess we didn't consider. So let's go to Godric the Grafted's chamber. And talk with her fella here.
What a pathetic Oh, he got, I'll tell you though, he had.
Hi, Gostock. So, you've got those things. We could grab that or buy some of these, but I don't think we want to. Instead, that's just opened up conversation for us. We can go to, where is it? The lift side chamber. And we will go back the way so that we can make it over to the, I forget the name of it. The Divine Bridge, or Divine Tower, maybe? I think it might be Divine Tower. Right. Let's do just a bunch of pebbles attacking you. Okay. Okay, ouch. Right. Let's get you rocked. Ooh, ouch. Okay. Well, at least you're, like, rotted. Although you're not poisoned and rotted. Like, that would have been preferable for you to be both. This here, prophecy painting. So, okay. We'll just, I guess, go around this way. If we just do... Okay. One cast can take out each of these guys now. So, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Alright. So a couple of them can survive one hit. I guess maybe if they have noticed you. Oop. There we go. So, you are now done. Next one, you get wiped. And good, golden rune there. Grab the golden rune here. Right. Lovely. So, we're actually doing a good bit of progress up here. Whoa, fuck. Okay. Scratch that. Wait for them to fire. Okay, no. That's not going to work how I want it to. So let's go around and hit them from the back, I guess. So, up this here way. And, also maybe not going to work how we want it to. Yeah. It's not going to. We've still got enough sort of pebbles that we can use. We need to go and get ready with that divine rune. Because it gives us +5 to all stats. Which is going to be great for us. Happy days. All the rats are dead. And now we can just head on down to get rid of all the fellas down here. So, you... There's 1 and 2 ballistae down. And ballistae down. If it's an opportunity to make a bad joke, don't worry. I'm going to take it. Right, that was a smithing stone 2. Okay, good. That was at smithing stone 1. And yeah. I think that pretty well covers it. Okay. Right, come on, just hurry up and... Yep, there we go. You die. Then you die. And now, we want to try to make it through this door because that lion guardian thing is frickin' terrifying. If I can coax it out. Yeah, no, not worth it. So let's just switch back to the pebble. Got a sight of grace here. Nice. We'll rest here, recover all of our stuff. Lovely. And now up the way. So, this bridge, I think, has some golems on it. Bolt Direct Talisman, that's going to increase our lightning resistance, which is going to be good for us. So, this here way, yep. There's one woken up now. Try and get you to... Whoop! Oh, boy. Whoop. Okay, so they can actually hurt each other from the seams of things. You fire your arrow at that. It'll just do a bit of damage, but it won't actually kill or anything. Right. Oh! I got very lucky there. This... Woohoo! Right, lift this up and fire it at you. Keep firing. Yeah, not working how I would like. Right, can I... Okay, that didn't work how I wanted it to, because you were levitating. Not fair. Okay, right. Can you please just get knocked over again. That's all I want, is for you to get knocked down. So, let's try this again. Right, there's one down. Let's try the pebble and see if this does damage. It does do damage. They're also hurting each other. Like, that is kind of amusing, actually. The fact that they killed each other, really. I just want to see if you get anything for killing these guys in their entirety. Clear the bridge, and... No? Nothing? Nope. Absolutely nothing. That's a shame. But well. So, we'll head over this way and do a little teleport from here. Travel to another location. So, this will teleport us. And Storm Hill. Alright, ad break has apparently just started. So, we'll just sort of keep it going. Teleport our way up here. We can use the ad break just to take this giant lift to the top. I wonder what that is, those little glints, because they look like stars. Or is it like a shiny metal? Like ores or something? Who knows? Right, up this here way. Activate the Site of Grace here. And now we'll head around. Here it is. So, restore the power of the Great Rune. Godric's Great Rune. And we can teleport now back to the East Capital Rampart. There's another achievement for us. So, ooh, hang on. Forgot something, so I did. Oh wait. Use this. And maybe this. Hopefully this will be enough for 2 levels. Rest at Site of Grace. Level up. Just about 400 short. Enough for just killing a couple of these guys rather than using another consumable. Okay. Maybe, yeah, it has to be 2 of them. So, this will be enough to get us up to it. Then we can set our Great Rune. Then we can use our Great Rune. So, level up. We're on 572. Great Runes. Here we go. Raise all attributes. And what I want to do... ad break is over and we're back. So, let's use a rune arc. Lovely stuff. Look at all of those increases. That's a very healthy thing to have right there. we are now going to be able to... Yep, 709. It will leave us with 49 HP left, which we can heal up the entirety of using our flask. So, let's take on and destroy this here baddie. Go to here. Golden Rune 9. Let's use this. And we are now sorted. So, let's be ready for this. Alright. Keep going with this. You're not doing very well, I don't think. Yeah, our Mimic tier at base level is really weak, in fact. But at least we've rotted and poisoned you. So now, whoop, let you keep doing those little things. You'll do an overhead slam. You'll do a follow-up chain, and now you'll do that. And oomph. There we go. Boss defeated. This is going to give us what? Lord's Rune. That's 50k, I think. So that could be another couple of levels. So, I'm okay with that. That's a decent little reward. Let's head over this way. And what we want to do is, hey, Site of Grace right here. Lovely. We need to go up that way. So do I have enough to get 65,000 souls? I think I do. And use both of these. This should be, once we combine with this, hopefully 3 levels worth. So, rest Site of Grace? Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and level up 3 times, 652. So we are nearly equipped already for it. Let's climb our way up to the top here. Alright. Keep doing your little attempting to murder me thing. Because I have procced you with fatality. You will die. It's gonna happen. There we go. Lovely. 1310. Grab this here. And we're gonna head up this way. We're just going to ignore pretty much all of you boys. Woohoo! I hate the lightning strike ones. I'll be honest, I hate them with a passion. Let's jump up to here. Do that again. And up to here. Now, there is a bolt we're gonna have to grab, which is Lanciax's spear or something. We'll climb all the way up here. Lovely. And go up and then around. Stab and kick. Ow! I thought you were just trying to imbue your weapon. I didn't know it actually did the lightning strikes off of it. Because that's just mean. So, right. Whoop. Oh. That's adorable that they have this little dude here. I mean, when you compare it to all of the other ones that are hanging around here, capable of doing so much damage, and then you see that guy, you're like, oh, that's sweet. He's trying. Right, level up is not gonna happen. Instead, now we've basically earned our way all the way up to here. We're gonna go to the Folly on the Lake, and then we're going to go get the Swarm of Flies incantation. So we need to do a few things to make it there. To get close to Moog Lord of Blood. First thing, we gotta find the Church of Blood. Or Church of the Rose? Yeah, I think it's Church of the Rose. We'll go up, we'll grab what we need from there. And then he will say his little, oh, hi, how are you? I need you to do something for me. We get to start a fight. Na 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 na. And it'll be all... Excuse me. Very nice. They didn't seem right. Okay, so come on then. So, this is how we gain access to that. Now, we want to go up to there, I think it is. Because there is something up there that's going to be very nice for us. Now, head on out of the castle here. Lovely. Hop on. And we are headed up to that bit there. We've got a couple of ways we could go now towards our next achievement. Yeah, it's actually a tricky one to know. What way should we go? Got all of this. Are we going to find a spirit spring that lets us jump all the way up to the top? Because that is what I'm after. Jump to here. And lovely. Golden Rune 3. Okay. Fine. We've got that guy over there. You hanging out here. Maybe we do one of the rises? I mean, there's two of them that are relatively simple to get. One of them around here requires us to find 3 disguised objects. Or disguised enemies, I guess, more so than objects. And once you destroy all 3, it opens up the rise. There's also these wee ghost banner things lying around. Could be something for us. But maybe not. Ooh. Here is something for sure. Eleonora. But we still have to do the Raya Lucaria one first. Oh yes, that's the rise down there. Which will give us a memory stone, allowing us to attune one more spell. So we'll head down into here. We'll complete this one. For it to summon the things, I think you have to... Whoop. Let's run past the worm faces there. Activate the Site of Grace, just because... Why would you not? And now, we're going to go and find the rise to complete it. The worm faces are really weird. I don't know what to think about the design for them. Actually, that's not entirely true. I do. Touch 3 phantom crests. So, here's one. There's one that's like up on a rock or something. Is it up here? We have to go for it? Well, that is not quite right. That doggy ain't friendly. What happens if we do go up here just now? We're probably a little too early. Okay, it's just a sanguine noble. So, we don't want that, in fact. We're gonna head around and back down into the Mirage. Feel bad for this guy. Sorry, I wanted the lily. That's all. Okay, here's the second. Right. Okay, so that killed those, I think, whenever the seal was broken. And then the third one is somewhere up, disguised as a rock. So, let's jump up here and see. We are looking for a rock that is out of place. It's not that, it's not that. Or is it maybe a tree or something? So the Mirage Rise. Grab this root resin. And we'll see. Where is our little icon? Oh, hang on. Okay. Oop. Alright, so that was a nope to that one. Maybe we go up here? Is this gonna be where we find it? Nope, because this here is just standard rock formations and everything. Okay. We need to find the rock that glows blue. Nascent butterfly. Fine. Up here, maybe? There's the rise. Okay, that's just a bridge and everything. Crumbled, but still a bridge. We got all of these that are crumbled down and broken. Grab this. Ignore these worm faces. And see. Let there be Fort Night. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Alright, well, either way. We'll just find a way to go up to the northern bit. Up here to the Writhe Blood runes. We'll complete that rune. And that should be us. Ready to complete the next part. Or start the next part, rather. Of the Moog teleporter. So, jump up here. Whoop. Lovely. Up here. Was that a site of grace down there? No, it was not. It was a dude. Well, at least up here we can get the first site of grace on Mount Gelmir. which is something that is going to be important for us. So, whoop, up to here. And there are the Doctor Virgins up here, which we gotta watch out for. Over to the Wraithblood runes. And let's see, Glintstone Stars is going to be better for us, because Glintstone Stars move slowly, meaning whenever we invade this particular enemy and cast it, he is going to dodge the first cast, but that won't save him. It'll stop the first cast, but oh boy. Right. Okay. Now, Beast Claw Boy. He is capable of killing us in one go. Right. He'll do that. We wait for him to come around outside. And last one. There we go. Okay, good. Nice, easy kill. That's us sorted. We get the Furl-Calling Finger Remedy and the Rune Arc. We're good there. So, we can move on to the next little bit of the quest. Okay, we got Somber 6 and Great Stars. Lovely stuff. We'll move until we're out of combat, which means going back this way. Okay, a lot of beasts there, but workable. The Mirage Rise is where? Mirage Rise is directly below us, basically. So, let's try and see. Down we go. And then, lovely. Voila, ta-da, all of that. So, trying to think where this rock is going to be. Got all of those ones chilling out there. If we went over here, what would we find? So there's this here. Key ahead. And you are Behold Tower. What to do? I know it's a hidden one, because it's a Mirage Rise. But where is the Mirage at? That's what we gotta figure out. Or, probably gonna be better for us if we just... Right, let's do... Take out the beast. Where's that? Okay, bunch of grave sites and everything. But no real big deal. There's that. Now, over this here way. We got one here, roughly. So then maybe the other is going to be over this way. Try and triangulate it. Possibly. So we'll move past all of yous. All these worm faces here. And we'll go up this hill. Looking for something that seems out of place. But nope. Let's go to the inventory. View this. Right. One in front, one up to the right. One down the valley from it, I guess. What it looks like. So those 4 bits, maybe those 4 bits that it was, maybe that was the broken bridge. And it's telling us the broken bridge is just above it. Right. All of yous. Try up here, maybe? Right, inventory. View, let's see, south and east. Yeah, that's gotta be the broken bridge. It's gotta be. So there's the broken bridge, and it's gonna be over to this side of it. Oh, maybe up there? This could be it. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, yes. Lovely stuff. There we go. Happy days. So, that is the 3rd crest got. Meaning, we can now go and collect it. We can get the memory stone that's going to allow us to cast more. And I am very happy with that. So, over this way. Hey, Tyre is now summoned in. The way they've done it is fantastic as well. Like, that is so cool, the fact that it just gets summoned in like that. So, now it climbed up. Head on up the ways. We've got a chest with unseen blade and unseen form. And a slumbering egg? That is not what I expected, to be perfectly honest. So, do we go back to that place, or do we... Where to go to? Let's head over to there. We'll do that. So, down we go. Drop down, bonk. We're going to go and activate the Site of Grace in there, but we're not actually going to go and start that part. Don't know why I did that, all for the purpose of 11 runes. But, yeah, sometimes it's important to just keep yourself practiced. That's what I'm going to use to justify it. That was me practicing. Just in case I have another jousting match. So let's see. Around here. Okay, there is a rune. There's another rune. Just got a few hundred runes. Woodfolk runes. Okay. We'll go up here. And this should be the sealed tunnel, I think. I want to say sealed tunnel. Which I think is one that contains crystallians at the end of it. Altus Tunnel? Not the one I'm thinking of. Oh, but this one does have particularly interesting enemy in it. So, right, we'll head back up, and then we're going to go to the Morn Peninsula and try and find the Tombsword Ruins. Or Tombsword Grave. Whatever you call it. Because there's a cemetery shade in there that we want to kill in order to get a rare... What do you call them? Spirit Ash. That's it. To get a rare Spirit Ash. So, head over to here. Oh yeah, if we rest here, we can actually increase amount replenished by flasks. Lovely. So we're on +8. I think every +1 gives you another 50 to whatever it is you're increasing. MP or FP. No, HP or MP. Whichever the word is. So, head up this way. And see what we've got. Ooh. Oh, we've got a Site of Grace right here. And now we'll head along here. So it's one of those things you have to go around and down to get to, I believe. So I think we are going to have to go up and down at the far end of it. Tarnished Golden Sunflower. We've got all of that stuff there, which could be handy for us. But we'll not worry too much about it just yet. Instead, we go over this way. And we are looking for something that runs around the cliff and down. So up here, we don't want everyone up here trying to pick a fight. Just because there's no point to it. He's going to use his little, oh, look at me, I can cast magic. Is this the way? Around and down there? That looks like, okay, so maybe we have to go around, kill the Erdtree avatar. Which I guess we should start doing anyway. Just because you get the things from them. Like, they give you the flask things. Physics. Alright, you're gonna do that there. So, this here, nice easy kill. You did not work. But you tried. And that's the important thing. So, with you out of the picture, which didn't actually even require anything from us, really. What do we get here? Opaline and Crimson Burst. Opaline is actually good. Because Opaline allows us to basically negate all the damage from one attack. Which could be the difference between life and death. So, around here, we gotta find our way down. Let's chug this here. And start chasing around and down. And this will help us out. This will get us to the Tombsword Catacombs, yes? Right. Well, at least we got one of them pretty well sorted. You next. Huh. That was not where we expected it to go. I thought we were going to find the thing. Catacombs. But evidently not. So if it's not going to be up there, we got to keep having a look. It should be somewhere around. Expect with a name like Tombward that it was going to be on the path to the mausoleum. Okay, that didn't work. Well, crap. Just, died for nothing there. Are the runes actually all the way up on top of that? They do appear to be, yes. Okay, that's a problem. So, all of that new. Not worry too much about it. Up this here way. So we are gonna have to go grab those and then teleport to get back to safety. So that's 8k there. That's Tombsword. Right, that's Tombsword. So we must be near to. Must be near to. Is it down this way? Or where? Do we go down this here way? More? Like, there's our rune. It almost looks like there's a dip down here. So is this... Oh! Is that gonna be it? Although this looks more like a cave than ruins. Are you a cave? Tombsword Cave. It is. I don't believe any of them lead to a catacombs. Let's grab that, jump up, and we'll see. It all follows down this here way. We could also potentially just take this down. Allow us to have remembrances. Right. Oh boy. Oh boy indeed. Are you falling? Yep. You are indeed. That's you done to. Okay. That worked. So, up this here way, what do we got? You're still not leading us to the catacombs. So instead, let's see. Leads us around there. We've got this. Right that is the tree that leads around and down. There is a path up there. So maybe we followed the wrong path. Yeah, don't do that. That's just rude for you to do that. Okay, so that's all of this. We've got these here. So no. Still not what we're after. Unless... anything here? Nope. Here? Nope. Let's climb up here and be ready. And see what is happening. So there's all of this stuff leading down here. But we want to try and find something else that leads us down to the correct bit. Maybe that guide, or like that particular bit there, is gonna help with all of this. Ooh, that was very dangerous. Very nearly fell to our death. Right, so let's keep an eye out for little statue thing. Stone sword marker. Is it one over here? Nope, those are just trees. 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 And up here, no sign of it. Drop down to here, maybe? No, still nothing. So instead, alright, I guess we can ignore that for now. We'll go and we'll speak with Vare and continue on our quest for that. So, head north up to there and grab what we can. Nothing, yep, nothing along here that we need to worry about much. Well, we've got a couple of Albinorics trying to make the trail. And then once we get that, we need to make our way to the Church of Communion, I think. Actually, not necessarily.
A night luminary so.
Anoint?
For your normally the cloth, the blood of it.
And right. Let's see. So, we could also go to the area up there. And I think maybe that's the right way for us to go. We'll go to a Grand Lift of Dectus, and we'll go towards the Maniac Village. So, don't rest at the site of grace. Instead, head down here, and we're going to go off the beaten path and up towards here. We're also looking to get access to a couple of Captain Insano's miracles, incantations, whatever you would like to call them. So, this here, it's going to do that. And right. Let it do another cast. And now we can head back up. Doesn't start building for a a second or so. The ball of frenzy. Okay. Let's try it. There we go. That's you taken care of. So. Oh boy. Right. Lovely. Grab the flask and use that. Climb our way up to the top. It'd be dead handy if we could do like the mist thing. But we can't. Okay, so chug-a-lug this, and then this. We need to be very careful here. Right, that should, with any luck, be at stop. And they shouldn't be able to cast it again. So we have kind of freed up this area. It's almost a little bit like the Winter Lanterns in Bloodborne. We've also got that rise over there we could go towards, but we'll not do that for now. We are going up towards the church. Also, that minor Erd tree over there could be nifty to run towards. Right. Okay. Oh, boy. All right. There's a few. Yep. Lovely. Hit you. Right. You're done. There's going to be more ones. Frenzied Cookbook. So that could be an interesting one for us. Right. Let's get these guys taken out. Once they're done, we can now head up towards the church. Shabriri's Woe. So, let's go ahead and drink from the flask and head up towards the church. So, Crazy Rat. Now, what we want is glintstone stars. Because Vike is dangerous. So we need to try and kill Vike before Vike kills us. So, okay. We also want to try and get high ground if possible. Festering Fingerprint Vike. Okay, that's a problem. Let's touch this side of Grace. Oh boy. That's a problem. Oh boy. Okay. Again. Problem. Oh, scheiße. Okay, ouch. That sucks. Madness is insanely good against players. I don't believe there's any enemies that are actually susceptible to, like, taking damage from it or anything. Sacred Tear, Lord of Blood's Favor. And there we go. Right. We can also do the Sacred Tear upgrade thing. So, flasks, increase amount replenished, and we're good. Now, we want to go for the Magic Glint Blade. And we want to try and have a whole bunch of them ready. Let's go down and try and take out Vike. Where is the... Come on, there we go. Oh, boy. Ouch. Oh, fudge you. Okay, right. Okay, okay. Ooh. That was fortunate. Hey, hey, there we go. Okay. Nice. That's that done. So, Fingerprint Grape and Vike's War Spear. Good. Now, we head on back to the Folly in the Lake, and then we can head back to the Church of Blood. And then that will give us the favor, I think. The Pure Blood Medallion or something. And that allows us to warp to Moog's area, where we can actually get some very nice things. There are a couple of runes around there worth like 25k each, which is very healthy amount. So we'll head up here. Oh, you can also farm like really easily in that area if you need a whole bunch of souls, especially after you kill the end boss.
You've completed, and with this a knight who now this noble.
Yep. Offer finger.
Oh, good heavens! Clench your teeth or something. Never forget that, for it is what binds you to you have.
Okay.
Oh,
There we go.
the medal,
Pure Blood
the
Knight's
power I've
medallion.
got, but you mustn't.
Medal.
Waiting must wait. Luminary we must.
And, okay, right. So, use this here. Go to the audience grounds. Yes. That's what we want to do. And while we're there, we can grab ourselves a couple of nice little things. So this is a map of Mogun Palace. But then over this here way... Up here, is it? I think up here is where we find the Site of Grace. Yep, here it is. Touch the Site of Grace. And then down we'll go. Hop our way over to here. And we're going to continue our way along here. So this, nascent butterfly, sacramental bud. Ooh. Alright. So, one-shot kill from the arm. Which, sucks. So, over to here. Grab this. Ooh, what are you? Ghost 9. I can't remember if Ghost or Grave is the one we're better off trying to get. So, it's going to do that. And then we want to go over here. You start your little fight. Smithing Stone 7. Golden Rune 12. Blood Tainted Excrement. Which is almost certainly an excuse to seek medical help. It's a big problem. Right, Swarm of Flies. Lovely. We got that, and now we'll head over here. Grab this. Ooh. Ouch. Head to here and grab this that's lying about. Smithing Stone 8 times 1. That is not much, but it's better than 0. Okay, ouch. That hurt. That definitely hurt. So, I think what we should do is to kill that one, we should use spells. So, when we know we're going to be on horseback, let's use the Astrologer's Staff. Right, and here we go. And we're going over this way. We also got to try and make our way, or like, not quite make our way. We need to find places which are going to allow us to harvest Ghost of Love War. Okay, that stung a little bit. But, still fine. So, we'll go past this here. We got these ones that are chilling out around here. Okay, so that's a Somber 9. Oh, ouch. Yeah, so that one has too much health, I think, to just blast with that. We're going to need something a little bit more powerful. So let's go and skip our way up. We're going to go and get the entrance to the mausoleum. Or the entrance to the whatever you call it. So those guys... Oh, no! Never mind. We just lost 15k souls, so eh. We'll just accept that as a loss. It sucks, but it happens. So, do we go to the Avenue balcony? Yes. We'll head to there. I think this is the one we're going to, at least. Nope. Ah. West Capital Rampart. So we'll grab this. And see. Inventory. 25 and 7,500. So how much to level up? Use this, and then we need another 1,800. 2,000 works. Rest at site of grace. Hey, ad break has just started. So this here, yep, 21. And we are now ready. So let's get this set up. So this Valiant Gargoyle. 3,000 HP. Whoop. Alrighty. So maybe gotta try and be ready with this. Ooh. Ouch. He went wrecking ball on that. Very unfortunate. No. Should we try it again? I think we should try it again. Because this guy here... So, let's try and get over to this here side. Woohoo. Okay. Ouch. All right. Fire these here again. Oh, shiza. Alright, come on. Keep trying with this. And come on. Okay, so now I should be able to just wipe you with this last one. There we go. Lovely. So that got us that, and the Gargoyle's Halberd. So we can rest at this site of grace. And now we should be able to make our way all the way to the top. Yep. No fella there for us. There we go. Right. All use done. Now we grab the golden seed there. Strip of white flesh. What is back down this way? Okay, you. But I hit you guys. There we go. Okay, good. High page, hood, and trousers. And once again, what's out this way? Smithing stone 6. I could go and get the round table hold stuff, but no. I think I'll just make my way up to the top of this mountain here. Mountain? Not mountain. Tree. This is very much a tree. So. Alright. You're about 500 souls for killing you, which is not worth the FP cost and time. So, all of you little tree people, keep being tree-ish as much as you would like. I, on the other hand, am headed up here. So, later, peoples. And let's rest at the site of grace. No site of grace. Okay, that's a problem. Ouch. That is a problem. God damn. Our mimic tier does nothing. Stack of Marika? Actually, might be right. Okay, yeah, that could work. Do we have any... We don't have any... So maybe we don't use any. Let's get that ready and switch to this. And we can have... Right, traverse the mist. Okay, ouch. Oh. Right, let's keep trying this. Ouch. Oh boy. Unfortunate. Maybe we need to upgrade our spirit summon. Maybe that's what we need to do. So, last site of grace visited. And we'll look and see what all we can upgrade. So, bolstering materials. So, I can go 3, 5, 8, and 9. I need 1 and 2. At the minute, I can do 1, 2, 3, but I don't want to. I need to be able to get farther up the chain than that. So, we gotta find the Tombsward Catacombs. It's gonna be somewhere around here. That little lake bit is a no. This here is no. There's Tombsward. Does it go under there or something? Ooh, maybe up that way? Let's try that and see if it's down below the Tower of Return. So, up here and head to the south. We'll give this a try and see what it's like. This here leading down this way. What if it is a case of... Yeah. Well, we've also got an interesting little shack over here. Wonder what could be contained therein. Who knows? Whosoever knows. Hermit's Shack. Nomads. Isolated merchants. Okay. So he's got that. We'll grab this golden rune one. And fine. So there is something down here. Some kind of a rune. We want that. Opened up for us. Here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here is 6. Could this actually lead us around to it? Wonder would it? Nope. It does not. And instead just gives us the opportunity to jump up here. Not even to jump up here. We can jump down at this bit, but we can't use it to jump up. Okay. Here we go. Nothing there. Alright. Oh! When you're on horseback, you can change which weapon's equipped. That is important. That is very important, in fact. Over here, there is nothing. There are still those little things. Those outcropping-y bits along the path. So, we try and clear them, maybe? There's one. Okay. And this liar ahead. Okay, so someone clearly said, oh, you can jump off here, it's fine. I need to quickly... Yeah, I'm gonna have to Google this here. Tombsward Catacombs. Come on. So, it has a little map location. Oh. Apparently, I was looking on the wrong side of the tree. I thought it'd be down at the south. It's apparently up above it. Did not expect that. Wrong area. But this should be a relatively simple one. I mean, it's Weeping Peninsula, so it's not going to expend all our resources trying to get it. Okay. Yep. Well hidden. Very well hidden. So, push this open. Lovely. Run, jump. And bounce. Touch the side of grace. And we're going. So we've got all of that. Lovely. In here. No imps to kill. Alright, you're gonna fall like that, and then kill you off like that. Brave Glovewort 2. So, you are now done. Grave Glovewort 1. Lovely. I can now do 1, 2, and 3. And upgrade to decent enough little level. Grave, or is it Ghost? I think I might be looking for... Hey, Ghost Glovewort. Yep. It's gotta be Ghost that we're looking after. So, this here is gonna be... Yep. Okay, so try that again. We're getting a few different things out of this. Human bone shard, lovely. Great thing to have. And smack that down. Brave violet, okay. Brave glovewort 2. Rattling pate, thank you. Ouch. Okay. That hurt a lot. Fudging heck. Okay. This is a problem. You get destroyed. Yeah. Good lad. That's what I wanted from you. Okay, ouch. And do it again. Right. Now I can go back. And smack you, kick you down. Lovely. Now we'll just run around just a little bit. Go over here. Lovely. Now we go and grab this. Open this up. Beautiful. And somewhere a heavy door has opened. Perfect. That's what we want. We want that heavy door opened up. So, now we're going to rest at the site of grace just so we can get our stuff back. But I don't reckon we're going to need it that much. And do we go for... I think we'll go for Magic Glint Blade. I think this is the one we're going to use. Because of the delay, you can get a few attacks in with it. So, traverse the mist. Okay. There we go. Lovely. So, enemy killed. Littell the Headless. And we're now safe. So, we'll head back to the Table of Lost Grace. Very tasty. And, right. We want to go and level up our ashes. So, probably going to need this one, to be honest.
Good to see you. I have you to thank, though. I can have time as yet. But if there's any, well, I certainly must. Roderick.
Okay, yep. Spirit tuning, lovely. So, Ghost Glovewort 2 is missing. Damn. Right. There's 7,500. It's 3,200. I don't think we have enough to completely level that. Well, let's quickly see if... Right, first things first. Can you teach me miracles? Study incantations? Yes. Let's grab these here. And we need another 7,500. So, inventory, and let's use this. Learn all of the spells you offer.
I can happily spare.
Study incantations. And there we go.
May the golden.
Thank you. Very kind of you to offer us something like that. So, into here. Offer a bell bearing. Ghost form pickers. So, ghost 1 and 2. There we go. Now we can do 3 to get that. So, how many do we need? Let's use 3 of these. And this should allow us to get. So, talk to you. Oh, that costs 3,200. Never mind. So, up to here. Use this again.
Greed, are you here for spit?
I am indeed. So, I need 4,400 for that one now. Do I have enough, is the question. 1,200, 2,000, 3,455 I would have in total. That is not enough. So, let's go and complete that area. We'll complete the rise, destroy that there little fella, the Erd Tree Avatar, and that should give us what we need. And right. We are going west to Ambrosia. And that will be us sorted. We could also complete Edgar's quest to get a +7 spear, I think. Or whatever is halberd, maybe? I think it might be. So, up this here way, we'll complete the rise, which just involves for that one, really easily, just climb up the back of it. Oh, I must have been too far away with the second cast. Interesting. Right, up this here way. Grab this from the rise. We can also mix the Flask of Tears. Rest at Sight of Grace. Mix Wondrous Physic. Let's go for Opaline and Crimson Burst. Those are going to help us out. So, this here way, we're going to climb up the back of this tower. And that's how we get in. So, from here... Oh, boy. That was silly of me. Alright, screw it. Gonna be easier to use the horsey. So let's up here, 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 and then here. So, converted tower. Open up the chest, get the memory stone. Lovely. We can now hold 5 spells. And drop down. Grab this here. Cuckoo Glintstone. Nice. Head around and take on the Erd Tree Avatar. So, do we go for this here bit? Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, I forgot. Because of the nature of glint blades, whenever you cast them, you can't actually just cheese like this. You can actually be moving directly away from the boss, and they'll still come in because of the way they are designed. So there is that. Whereas this, still a good amount of damage, but you need to be facing the enemy. Fire away. Okay, let it keep doing its thing. And there we go. Next one is done. So, what do you give us? Enemy felled. Cerulean Crystal Tier and a Ruptured Crystal Tier. What is the Cerulean one? If this is the one that's like no FP use for 10 seconds, that's an incredible one to have. Restores half of total FP. Nope. It is not as good as the one I wanted it to be. So let's go and quickly level our Mimic tier to +3. And be ready. So up this here way.
Greetings,
Hello.
are you here for spirit?
I am. We need 5600 and we need Ghost 4. So, do we go to Caria Manor or do we start Ryle Lucaria Academy? Or do we start Volcano Manor? Magma Worm Makar. Grand Lift of Dectus. Maybe we start going towards there. I think, yeah. Let's start doing Caria Manor. We'll get one of the rare weapons out of it, which is the Sword of Night and Flame. But that doesn't matter quite as much. Wahey! Nice little defensive structure. The spell Airstrike, which I think is really cool as a design. So, up this here way, keep on going, and we'll make our way inside. So, now we are here. Caria Manor, lovely. Let's head on through. So, okay, you aren't quite a one-shot. Oh boy. Alrighty then. Okay, yep. Let's just run past those. I don't like those big hands. Not unless you've got flames. If you've got flames, you're sorted. But we don't. We don't got flames. Alright, this here. What we should do as well is memorize spell and go for Black Flame. Because Black Flame is just incredible to use. Right, we'll run around this way. You're going to do that, which is fine, as far as I'm concerned. Grab the smithing stone, and now we head up this way. These here things as well can be encouraged, I guess, to... well, not encouraged, they can drop smithing stones, I believe. At least the ones in Volcano Manor can. They'll drop you a bunch of ones if you actually go ahead and kill them. These ones here. Okay, that's interesting. It doesn't actually take as much damage the second cast. The first one seems to have like a cooldown, I guess, before it does it again. Right, smithing stone 4. But if you use fire, it does an extra bunch of damage. Rested Site of Grace. And we're going to head along through here. So this here, yep, hurts you. And whomp, whomp, whomp. Lovely stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and chug this. Ooh, ouch. Alright, that hurts you, definitely. It also uses up a good amount of FP. So we shouldn't use too many of them too quickly. But let's go around because we have to go this way, cross here, and then jump down onto that. So, down to here, and we're looking for a hole in a roof on this bit. Yep, there we go. Down to here, and descend. This will give us the Sword of Night and Flame, I believe. Yep, here we go. Sword of Night and Flame. And we're going to the Manor lower level. Then we'll head even further up and go to the Manor higher level, or upper level. And that's going to be us nicely taken care of. Okay, so that worked. And right. Do it again. And lovely. That must have hurt a lot. So, we're just going to run past all of you, because I don't like a single one of you. And certainly not enough to go and take a bunch of damage trying to fight us all for what equates to maybe 2,000 runes in total. So up we go, right to the top. Take this here all the way up, and then we'll be ready to fight Loretta, I think. I think Loretta is the boss of this little section. So, rest here. We'll go memorize spells, and we'll drop all of that off. Instead, we're just going to use... What do we want to use? We could have that, but no. Let's just use our summon. So, grab this here. Golden seed. And now, we just run. There we go. Doggo is mad at us. We keep going up the ways. And we'll jump over to here. Then, we'll climb up. And just avoid going up the stairwell proper. So we can go this way. Hello! Got you there. Now, we just do that. Alright. Gotta deal with this page here. Rhymed crystal bud. Okie dokes. All you is do your silly little things. And... right. Let's try this here. I missed, which I didn't like to do. And let's give this a go. Mimic Tier is taking a lot of damage. It's not going to work out well for us at this rate. Okay. Keep on trying. Alright. That hurts you. Oop. Let's try this again. Keep on going with these here. Ouch. And that hurt again as well. Let's drink these. Hey! Just in the nick of time. Alright then. Loretta's Great Bow and Loretta's Slash. So, there is another achievement. That's us on, what, 9? Yep, 9 out of 42. That is correct. So, level up. We don't have nearly enough. But what we could do is we could go and just work out the glintstone Adula place. So, up this here way, we're looking for big ol' grumpy flame dragon. He's going to swoop down. Oh no, he's already on the ground. Okay. Right. Get you doing that. Now, you're going to do a big long range that. Ouch. Okay. Right. Let's go for this. You do that little casty thing there. Ah, damn. Missed. And try again. Black Flame is fantastic. Oh, no. What an attack. He just absolutely wiped us there. So maybe, just maybe, we gotta be a little bit more sensible when fighting him. So, head up this way. We'll try and reclaim our souls. Dragon Boy is gonna be up there, and is gonna be not happy with us. So, grab this. Okay, right, you're gonna sweep along that way. Damn it. You smack down there. Okay, he'll do that. We'll grab this here and head on down. Where'd he go? Adula? Ah, okay. Ouch. So, that hurt. Let's get horseback mounted. And lovely. Okay, good. Adula is despawned now. And we can head up here to Rani's Rise. Drink from our cerulean tier flask. And then we're going to be able to start the Rani run. I think Rani run is probably going to be the best one to go for right off the bat. So up here, because it requires like the most extra steps, the Frenzied Flame one is going to be pretty okay to deal with. We don't have to get as many things for it.
Oh, I believe it pleases, but tarnish. I have no reason intriguing. Wilt thou end?
Okay, yep,
that I might
yeah, I'm on.
I see.
I would like to. Yep.
Good. Art thou it left to go there? I, like thee, heed not their. I'm sure the other.
Right. So, what we need to do is go to Night's Sacred Ground. Oh, yeah. We gotta go and talk to the ones downstairs first. So, down into here. E.g. helps us out.
You've defined grand pleasure, Carian
And okie dokos. Then, further down, we'll have our dear wonderful fellow. Oh, Preceptor Celibus.
I see. Yes, I don't know what it is, but since I asked, I recommend paying should you.
Okay.
But who? I reside in another.
Can we not make it past? No, we can't. He resides in another tower. And Blythe just appears to be missing. So let's rest here. And lovely. So, Preceptor Celibus is going to sell us a few sorceries if we go over and talk to him. He says he's over that way. Alrighty then. Rude. So he resides in another tower close by. And over here. Let's go buy some miracles. Sorceries.
Well, did you not realize? Perhaps I'd like you to. Even you. Good. Now I shall find. I expect.
Yeah, I'm not actually going to do that, however.
I know the only thing I will hear. Are we? And I have enough.
Because I need to complete Nefeli Lou's questline first off. There's Fort Height, so maybe if we go and talk to Kenneth Height, maybe he'll tell us, it's like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna head up and meet up there. Although maybe, like, our whole thing is to get the extra Somber Dragon Smithing Stone. That could potentially be achieved and then do the Celibus quest just so we can buy some spells off of him. Whoop, accidentally hit the holder for the microphone there. Not what we want. Instead, let's ignore all of you fools. Alright, like, all of yous, just calm the heck down. Ooh. That worked. Love that. When in doubt. So, there is that one. Let's go over to here. Speak with you.
Begin my for a true.
I'm for a true.
Ah, damn you. You won't tell me where to get, what do you call it? I could go over there and do that to get the hook claw things, but instead we're going to go where? Knight's Sacred Grind. Nokron. Yep, Knight's Sacred Grind. Here it is. This will be our place. Alrighty then. Okay. Oh. Like, come on then. Alright. Ooh. Ouch. That did actually hurt. Okay. You're going to get wiped. Yep, that's okay. Silver tier, you're not doing as well as I want you to. That sucked. Ooh, ouch. Alright. Very unpleasant what all happened there. So we're gonna not have that happen to us again. Let's just grab our souls, run up to the top, open up that chest, get the Ring of Destined Death or whatever it is, or the Rune of the Stars or something, and we'll go and sort that out. Oh yeah, I forgot, we also need to do like the carry a tunnel or something. So, open this here up. Finger Slayer Blade and Great Ghost Glove work. So the Great one's going to be really handy when we can eventually use it. That's not for a while yet. So, let me just quickly check something here. And, do we stay in Shifra? Do we go to... Well, we can remove that little marker. See what all we got. Bridge of Iniquity. Could be an option to head up and take care of the baddie. Finger Reader Crone. Academy Crystal Cave. Road to the Manor. Celibus Rise. Grand Lift of Dectus. Altus Highway. Let me just check again to see if he is going to be back in Godric's place. Or not he, Nepheli. Nope, Nepheli is not back here. So instead, we could go to the Ancestral Woods. Let's do that. So that we can go and fight the Regal Ancestor Spirit. So there's one. We need to keep an eye out for some of this stuff around here. That's a Trina's Lily. A bunch of Formic Rock. And let's see. Where's all of this stuff? Okay, so we've got some of it up here. Still to go. there is Champion Wolf, which wouldn't be fun for us to be fighting right now. And we've completed that one up there. So, where else to? The one up there is lit up. Okay. One over there, not quite done. Hello, my love. Mayo. Oh, me or the cat? You. Obviously. It is obvious. You're my love. Wow. Other half comes into the room and it says, like, hello, my love. She says, me or the cat. Wow. Just wow. Okay, so we're missing one. Where is this one that we're missing? And how do we light it up? There's a jelly. More jellies. And more jellies. Let's grab this here, Old Fang. And down this here way. Where is this last one? I am looking for runes that are like a pedestal, but one that's not on fire. Right, so it's going to be either the fourth or it's going to be somewhere along here on the left. So it's not that. Oh, the kitten's in the background playing about behind the green screen, trying to figure out, what is this? It's a big screen that's made of green. But why? Why would the screen be green? Hey? Hey, Torty, why would the screen be green? It's a good question. Why would the screen be green? You can just hear her messing about behind there. Being a little goofy goober. Right, is the thing going to be up this way? Somber Smithing 5. It's not a horrendous thing to have, actually. It's going to be... Okay, right. And lovely. That should be, yeah, fire gatherers in horned remains. So, let's go and complete a boss fight. That's something we want to do. And up to here. Lovely. So, Hallowhorn Grounds. This is also a really good one to beat as a boss because this gives you a really nice remembrance. Remembrance gives you like 4 FP back per kill, I think. And that's very good. Let's cast that. Bring you into the fold. Ooh, shiza. That's done. Okay. So, gonna go ahead and... What? Okay, that sucked. because that was really, really sore. Okay. So, right. You're gonna do that and teleport back over to there. Ooh, fudge. Right. Okay. That hurts. A lot. So, right. Do this here. Maybe. Alright. Do that little... Oh, no. Okay, maybe I need different spells. We'll not do the Stake of Marika. Instead, we're going to do Last Sight of Grace. That's what we'll do. And we'll go and try and take care of it. Alrighty. Rest at Sight of Grace. Fine. Memorize spells. We're not going to use that one. Instead, let's have Rotten Breath. Swarm of Flies. Pebble. Night Maiden's Mist. And... we'll try Loretta Greatbow. See what that's like. So, very unhinged collection of spells that we've got. But, could be fun to use. You know, some decent poise-breaking ones there. Black Flame is really good, but we don't need it. So instead, whoop, over to here. Touch the horned remains. And there we go. So, Rotten Breath. This is so that we can start off on a really, really dangerous one. Whoop. Whoop. Okay, so. Is that... Nope, it didn't actually proc on you just yet. Fudge you. Our Mimic tier is awful. Right. Ouch. That hurt. Okay. Regal Ancestor Spirit, I am going to take you down. I am going to do it. It's going to happen to you. So don't think that you're getting away with this. Let's traverse the mist. We'll go in there. Maybe. Okay, did that? No, that didn't. Fudge. Try it again. And we'll see. So, grab our stuff over here. And... Whoop. Whoop. That's you. Oh, fudge. Okay. Ouch. Okay. You're really, really resilient against rotten. So maybe we're just going to try magic. We'll just try magic on you and see what happens. So switch over to this and glintstone pebble maybe. Let's do this. Do that. And now we want to go all the way over here. So we can grab those things there. Ouch. Right. Let's try this now and see. Alrighty, that sucks. Whoop, whoop, and you're going to... Oh no, you didn't actually. Let's try this again. Okay, you're going to probably do that little... So, yep, you do that. Okay, that sucks. Okay, try this again. Keep it going. Right, keep on. Yep. Keep on. All right. Try it again. Oop. Try this. Let's see. Alright, that was a mistake. I used the wrong spell. Okay, I think that's everything done. I don't think you have any more spirits left that you could call upon. So I think it is just me and you. Oh damn, you do actually have more. Alright. Keep on going. Oh, fudge. Okay, that hurt. Oh, so close though. So close. Very nearly had you. Very nearly. Stack of Marika. We'll give it a go again. And we can just be a little bit better with some of these casts. So. Drink that, drink that. And now, do these here. So, where is the... I don't even know. So, you're going to keep doing that. And I, on the other hand, keep doing this. Where, hey, whoop, and whoop. Now we just do more of these. Right, that's going to hurt you a little bit. And you got out of the way too quickly. Fudge you. Can I kill you early? Nope. Oh, you're weird. You're so freaking weird. Okay, right. Do that side to side, and then that. Lovely. I will keep just blasting you like this. Right, come on. See if I can get you. Yep. Oh, boy. Can you, like... I want you to do your little... yeah, that. I want you to do that. So, come on then. Can you... Yep. Okay, there we go. You stayed exactly where I wanted you to, and that was perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So, that's another achievement done. Boom. Sorted. Now, do we have Grace in here? No, we don't. So instead, we'll go back to the Round Table Hold. We'll level up, and we'll see if we can upgrade our weapon. Level up. We could do, intelligence, faith, mind would be handy. Be better to have more of that. Intelligence, maybe we boost that to 40. So, up this here way, and then we'll just go remembrance. Give me the ancestral spirit's horn. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So, guidance greatly raises maximum stamina. No. Oh wait, potency of incantations. Yeah, we'll replace that. Okay, dokos. So, next is going to be, do we go over to Dynasty Palace? Apparently, let me just check and see in Nokron. Right, so there's the base of a ledge here that has Right, base of a ledge that has a corpse on it. And that's going to be our level 4. That's going to be Ghost Glovewort +4 or something. Right, that's you. So, now that you're taken care of, I'm going to do this, which will take you out. Actually, you did way quicker to that than I expected. Interesting. So, up around here. Right. Cerulean Tears. We'll drop that down there. And then we'll go... Those are done. As is this. So, drink this and... Lovely. Oh, yeah. I see what's going on. So, it does that... Like, those blue things going into us aren't actually as a result of getting a flask back. That's just restoring FP. So, base of a ledge in Nokron Eternal City with a corpse on it. Oh, I think I see it. That's Ghost 3. I don't want Ghost 3, I want Ghost 4. So let's try and clear out everything around here then. It's gotta be somewhere around here. We didn't go this way before. So, okay. Got that there. That's someone. Right, that's a melted mushroom. We got that. And this here. Dew-kissed herb. And you... Oh, you're just gonna throw stuff at me? Okay then. That's alright, I can work with that. Melted mushroom. There we go. 2 hits on that. That gets you restoring my FP. Okay, there's 1. Two. Oh. Alright, let's try this here. Cast it on that. Let's see. Will you guys come on over and say hello? Alright. Whoop. And whoop again. Ouch. That actually hurt. Okay, so you're done as well. Now, grab this. And see what there is. Up this here way. Dew-kissed herbs. And those there. Right, we need 4. We need Ghost Glovewort 4. So where is it? It's apparently in Nokron Eternal City. But where? Right. Is it that? that could be it. Does look... Hey, there we go. Okay. Now we can go and upgrade. We can go to +5. And +5 is going to be very useful for us. For our mimic tier. So, over to here. Hello. Spirit tuning, yes. Use those, and now we're sorted. That's going to help us out for damage potential. Let's go back to the Hallowhorn. No, do we go back to Ancestral Woods? Maybe, or maybe not. Sort of rocking a hard place right now. Or do we go back up to the Rampart? Maybe that's what we do. We check out the Golden Lord. So, into here. And memorize spells. Right. We're going for Pebbles. And Crystal Burst, maybe? Try that. And Glint Blade. Yeah. Those will be our things. So, what we want to do is we're going to get all the way up to the top. And hope to God we can win it. We are in it to win it. So let's run all the way up this cliff. We will summon our Mimic tier +5. And pray that this works. So, run past you. And all of yous. Down this here way. All of yous. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. Goodbye. Now then. This here we're going to replace with... Well, we'll just traverse. Do this here. Right. So, can you stop killing our boyo so effectively? I don't want you to do that well at killing our friend. Ouch. Oh. Ouch. Ouch. And, ooh. Alrighty then. I don't know how to avoid that attack. And that really sucks when you do that. Well, hey. Okay, so. Ouch. At a certain point, it's a nope. So, you gonna do it again? Ouch. Alrighty. I hate you. Godfrey, first Elden Lord, I hate you. So, stop it. Right, Stake of Marika. Maybe what we should do is we should swap it over. So, let's only have the Astrologer's Staff. And then we'll use our summon. So, Okay, come on then. And fudge you to heck. Ouch. Alright, you close the distance. Ouch. Come on, do the other attack. Alright. Maybe I start doing these attacks instead. Okay. Ow. And ow. And come on again. And oof. I might be able to achieve victory. Nope. So, Magic Glintblade I think is going to work better for us than Cerulean Tears because it does a bit more damage. And we just basically got to try and maximize how much damage we do while we have the Mimic Tier. So let's try that out and see. Right. Okay, so alrighty then. I'll fudge you. Close the distance. And ouch. Right. Oh, fudge you. And there we go. Right, you are going to do that. And ouch again. It hurts, man. It hurts. How many smithing stone 6s have we got? I wonder if we upgrade our staff, is that going to help us out? So, bolstering 6. We've got 2. So we could actually do something. But we'll chug this, traverse the mist, summon our help. And there we go. Right. Right. All right then. Okay, can this be done? I mean, we've got a good bit more damage done now than we had before. So, ouch on that part. Let's get that up. There we go. That's the death. I hate you. I hate you with a passion. We're gonna try, instead of that, maybe we'll try something else. Last site of Grace visited, and we're gonna try meteor stuff, like the meteor strike, not meteor, rock sling. Let's do memorize. Right, those glintstone stars could possibly work. But instead, we'll line these up. And maybe black flame as well. Yeah, let's see if we can work that. And we'll also head over to the Table of Lost Grace and see what we can get. So we can upgrade 2 whole points for our weapon. Or no, 1 point.
I need to do better than this. Oh, don't pay me any more. Just lay out your...
Yes, I would like to strengthen this weapon, please. Right, that there requires strength and faith. Magic and fire? Damn. That's impressive. That's a good weapon, in fact. Right, weathered straight sword. Okay, let's look at our incantation boosting ones. Right, catalysts, that's 27 faith that requires. And it is smithing stone to upgrade it. This here is 151. This would be fundamentalist. No, let's boost this here. We'll start upgrading it so that we can eventually get there. Right, faith, we need 7 more points in it. However. So, meantime, I guess we're going to the Academy of Raya Lucaria. I think that should be the way we go. But, mind you, it's just turned 10 o'clock, so I think what we're going to do is wrap it up there for the evening. So, switch on over to the end. And I will be back tomorrow evening, where we're going to continue on with a little bit more of this here, and we're going to try to do Academy of Raya Lucaria, see if we can beat it, and maybe even beat Volcano Manor as well. Meantime, take care of yourselves, and have a good one. Bye-bye now.